I'm Ashlea Pitchcock Francis, the Orange Lady, and I know this is the Squeeze podcast. I'm pretty sure. It's 2023, so anything could be correct. I have experience in the tech, nonprofit, and public sectors. I've made plenty of mistakes so that you don't have to. Starting this little new series within a series. It's very meta. It's called, I don't know yet. Maybe you can vote on it. It's called Pizza Night Thoughts or Slice, a slice of a thought, slice thoughts. Just a slice. I don't know, because that could be like an orange or a pizza slice. But we have weekly pizza nights here. Greg, my husband, makes New York City pizza. Amazing. It's one of his pandemic skills he picked up. Amazing. But every Wednesday, it's a different group of people that decide to come through. Sometimes it's the same people, but it's just a great night as like friends coming through and enjoying pizza and you know, chatting. But I have been observing these last few weeks and seeing some of the things that come up and want to share them. So these aren't necessarily like lessons. Maybe it's more, you know, observations that we can have to start a conversation, but things I'm thinking about. This one is, there was a younger person. So the range obviously, you know, is from people in their 20s to 40s. So we've got a good 20, nearly 30 year span here. And this is a recent grad, and they recently got a new job. And through their network, might I add, from somebody else that they already knew that also comes to pizza nights. I'm telling you, this is like the networking of 2023. And he had just started his role. And so, of course, we're like, hey, how's it going? Like, and his colleague and friend was like, he rolls in at 9:03. And he corrected him. He said, 9:04. And I was like, what are you talking about? What do you mean? You roll in at 9:04. He goes, I pull in at 9:01. I park at 9:02. I get myself together at 9:03 and I walk in at 9:04. And I do that because, and I'm like waiting, you know, you're like, you have to say, what's the because at 9:04? Sips iced coffee, tea. But okay, why do you come in at 9:04? He said, because from day one, they let me know that I was worth 9:04 to them. I mean, when I say we howled and we're like, what? Like, wait, hold on, what does this mean? And he was so clear. When I tell you, there was not a second of doubt, shout out, Javi, to how he felt and how he was thinking through this. He was crystal clear. He was like, look, throughout the whole process, including my first day, they did not make me feel like I was an 8:58 person. I don't think he said 8:58. He might have said 9, but it's more dramatic to say an 8:58 person, with how they kind of like shuffled around and didn't have things necessarily together. And it just didn't feel like, oh, you know, like, wow, we're so excited. This person is bringing so much to our team. He has so much to offer. We have got to make sure that like he knows that and feels it. And he said, I didn't feel it. I felt more like 9:04. So that's what they get. 9:03, 9:04. It was really so powerful because, yes, in the grand scheme of things, like, does that matter? He's not clocking in, you know, so there's no kind of something like happening to track that. But it really says, it's like, hey, I'm going to give you the energy you give me. So, and that's a dangerous game to play. Not going to lie. We talked about that. I was like, that is, you know, but when, you know, 9:04, you know, but it was really interesting because I talk all the time about our little 10 to 3, you know, and trying to get us to do our work and go, all right, have it there. But this was truly like, I am going to give you what you give back. So where are you on this? Are you like team 904 all day? I'll give you what you give me. Or are you team 858? I can't afford or risk, anyone thinking that I'm not dedicated and on it. I'm worried if I do that. I need to know where you are on this. I feel like very controversial take on the slice. Yeah, I think it's the slice, right? The slice sounds right. All right. I'm Ashlea Hitchcock Francis, the Orange Lady. You've got the juice. Please put it to use. Cheers.